Between the high desert and the high Sierras sits beautiful Lake Tahoe. Providing for the healthcare needs of this region is the Barton Healthcare System.
We have a group of people who come together and they're very real, they're very genuine. They're here for the right reasons. You'll see a mission, vision, and value statement just about on any wall of any place that you work. And here, it's a little bit different. It's something that the reason people work here is because they believe those things before they got here. It's about caring about the individual. It's about treating the individual patient. It's about seeing a person as a person and not a diagnosis and not a disease process and not an illness. We have employees that come in and we see Mr. Smith and we know about Mr. Smith and Mr. Smith's family and his dog and his home and how he fared through the last snowstorm or what he did over his spring vacation. And we talk to him as a person. Even if you're just someone who happens to be wandering through the hall, you've stopped in to visit, maybe you're just here looking for direction. You can barely make it a few feet until somebody will stop you and ask if you need help, or will stop and ask if they can point you in the right direction. It's just a very welcoming atmosphere. I ask folks always a series of questions. Why do you want to work here? What drives you? What's your passion? Because I don't want someone to come in and feel that they're doing a job. It shouldn't be about stapling paperwork. It shouldn't be about answering a phone. It shouldn't be about changing a bandage or changing a bedpan. It should be about a passion. It has been my experience, especially with clinicians, that we have people, well, across the board, that people are passionate about something in particular. I want to make sure that somebody is doing home care or hospice, because end-of-life care or care in a patient's home, that's the most intimate setting possible. And that's got to be their niche. Or being there to help birth a baby, or being there in the OR and assisting a doctor as he's performing a life-saving surgery. Those are things that should wake someone up in the middle of the night, that they dream about, that they go home and can't wait to talk about the exciting thing that happened to them or the life-changing experience they had. One of the unique things that we have here, one of the things that we always look for, are individuals who can come in and really make a difference, really make a contribution. If somebody is a passionate leader and can work very independently, those are the types of things that I look for, because you can't train those types of skills. There is no school anywhere where you can go and learn to be a leader or learn to be a critical thinker. We have a shared governance plan that we're working on putting in place here, where clinicians, regardless of where they work, have the ability to contribute and participate in the creation of policies and procedures. It's not about administration. We don't do a top-down leadership approach here. Leadership starts from the bottom up, and everyone here needs to feel that they have the ability to contribute and that it's welcome. We really appreciate that, and it's something I like to see when I'm bringing new people in. It's not about just a job description that's written on a piece of paper. It's about what's new, what do you see, what can you contribute, what new ideas can you bring to us. We love that kind of enthusiasm. For example, on our imaging department, they have a budget set aside to send their staff off to pursue additional educational opportunities. When the latest, greatest equipment comes out, they like to see the staff. They'll send someone out, bring them back as an ambassador, and give them the opportunity to teach the staff. Something else that we have here that's very unique, we are right on the cutting edge of a lot of different things. For example, we have a type of testing here. It's in the latest, greatest TB testing called quantiferon. What we have done is we have gone ahead and we participate as a beta testing site. We're able to, because of that, keep about 90% of our procedures in-house. So our folks there don't stagnate. They're not stuck on one particular job or one particular test day in and day out. They get to learn things that no one else is even seeing. We're testing things that haven't even been rolled out to the general public yet. People are happy. There is no perfect utopian job anywhere. But the people here are happy. The people really genuinely enjoy coming to work. I think, again, probably the biggest testament to that is the fact that not only do they come in and work with their coworkers, but then they go out and they play with them. And I think if you really don't truly enjoy everything that you do and the people that you're around, you won't see the smiles that are around. You won't spend time with those folks outside of work. You won't see joy. And really, anywhere that you go here, you'll hear laughter. No matter what someone's doing, if it's during the workday or just walking down the hall to the cafeteria, you hear the positive conversation and the joy, and you see the smiles, and that's really, I think, what we're all about.
Come join us at Barton Healthcare System. Call Holly Powers at 530-543-5952 or email hpowers@bartonhealth.org. Our website is www.bartonhealth.org.